Let's get going. All right. So if you've been looking out for sounds right here. I might do something different today. I'm going to do that method that I outlined last 5 minutes of the webinar. Do we have the opportunity? Which is, if it breaks a trend line, as long as it stays beneath the moving average line, I'm going to be taking like trades in that direction. Okay. That's going to give us more opportunities for entries as long as we have a good slope. And when we're doing that, it's going to be quite important for the CCI to be outside of the hundreds. So not within this 100 minus 100 range, but outside of it. So a couple of setups in the last half an hour, but it's kind of slow. I mean, there's one here for reversals. Let's say if we did it another route, as in every change of every swing change that we would have more entries. So it's kind of like one swing change over here, but this one is not going to be a whole lot of movement because breaking through here is just going to be going flat. Okay? So one of the rules of this way of trading is that it has to be trading into where there's a gradient. If you're trading into a horizontal channel, don't bother.
Order.
Take it easy. Right now, it's not there.
Daddy, the circuit.
Keep calm. There's nothing really irresistible right now. GU is one opportunity. Let's take a GU for 2 minutes put. Let's try it initially for 2 minutes. Pound USD. Take it now. There we go. I think I hit 600, I'll withdraw. Now, I'll leave myself with like 400. Well, that's a good size to trade with. If you're done GU, check EG. Oh yeah, like I was doing some IQ option trading last night for fun. It didn't have pound JPY. It's like opening this pair soon. Yeah. You see, this is why I said that, you know, I just want to take it really easy. I'm only going to take trades if it's looking super irresistible. If it's in between, I'm not going to do it. Just wait for the next hit of the line, and we'll do it. Alternatively, I'm going to move this to the bottom. Wait for the break to the downside, and I'll just take trades when it goes beneath. At the same time, I'm also looking at RSI to cross beneath 50. And on RSI to cross beneath 50, I want this one to be in the bottom beneath 100, and I'll take it. Okay, get ready. 60-second on Aussie USD. 60-second Aussie USD. Shit. We missed it. Let's set up our next minute. Get ready for the call. Pound USD. RSI is not yet it's not yet topping out yet, so we can go for it. Shit. Let's take a counter trend first. This one is too steep. 60-second put. Here we go. I would have done a call, but it's pulled too far away from the trend line, from the moving average line, and it's on a higher moving average. So I'll do a put for now. Let it retrace back, and then continue with calls after that. Get ready for call. It's a bit twitchy. I'm going to calls. I'm not margin gaining because the movement is quite limited. Ordinarily, I will. And I think it's going to try and stretch the upper Bollinger Band. Check this one to see EMA. Twice unlucky. Honestly, it's too far from the moving average line. It's neither here nor there. A lot of spiky action, like you guys said. Let's stay off this one for a while. Let's try a little bit different setup. This one's too flat, so let's stay out of this. Wait for the moment. There's nothing really good right now. Everything is not extended enough. Euro pound is close to something. Pound, okay. Oh dear, shit. That would have been so nice for a ride up because it's when it pulls back to the trend line. Let's wait for it to go the other way. In the meantime, okay, this is the daily high. See the M5. I think we can go counter trend because this is the Asian session. Let's do a 5 minutes put on the pound USD. Pound USD 5 minutes put. Hope you caught that movement. All right, the home run zone is beneath this line. I like the incline going up and going down. It should give us a good incline going down as well. Histogram's beginning to cross the 0 point. For pound, another thing you can look at is the Euro USD. Aussie USD has some correlation as well, and Euro pound. So basically, Euro pound, or Euro USD, Aussie USD, they do have some correlations. It's a bit weak during some times of the day. Euro pound usually goes up when pound USD goes down. All right, now we're having it. See this one? I told you something is funny with the Aussie USD just now, and that's why it went into a flat zone. That's why it was stalemate for us. That's why as soon as I saw that, I mean, it's just not possible, you know. If you're doing it, if you're doing it that way that I mentioned, it's usually not possible that you'd be wrong twice in a row, unless it's going flat. So once it goes flat, just go somewhere else. I must add right now that the winning range is too tiny, and it makes me a bit uneasy. I like to be winning my trades by at least 1 pip. 1 pip meaning that if this is 762, I should be in the money at 752 when I'm going for a longer setup, such as this. On the last webinar, I talked about sometimes, you know, like with some of the the brokers like IQ and Olim Trade, for the 2 minutes one, they don't have a precise expiry. So sometimes when you want something that's 2 minutes on a 2-bar reversal, and in between, you know, you can't get something exactly 2 minutes. It becomes like 2 minutes and a bit, and that could be extra time that allows it to move against you. But I'm not in this case, because we're actually going for. I saw this as a 5-minute trade, except that this one didn't take off the way I expected. Sometimes there will be occasions like this where it starts to consolidate instead of reverse. So this is one perfect example, and this is the consolidation zone. It's going to a horizontal consolidation instead of a direct reversal down. So our home free range, I thought it was going to be here once again, but it's always very possible for it to first break through a trend line, go sideways for a bit, and then break. And I think this now is it. Wait for another close beneath this one. Break through 2 moving averages, and then we can ride it down for a bit. Let's have this one close beneath this moving average. Nothing to do with NFP being last week. Even last NFP was slow. But you know why? Because on the daily it is, let's have a look. On a daily it is doji yesterday. Right now it's also a doji. That's why it's slow. That's why the range is getting very tight. Oh wow, that's nice. Let's do an AJ for 2 minutes. I like it. AJ for a 2 minutes put. This one cannot possibly go too much against us. Yes, I love the high percentage of 200 MA trades as well. As usual, just note that the movement is very tiny. And I wouldn't be surprised that if I look on the daily chart, it's a very small bar right now. It still is quite a small bar. So as you can see, this session didn't start out like totally win straight away. It had 2 losses, and that's why I was like going a bit big on these last 2 trades to make up for those losses. And I'm going to revert to a conservative size if I see that the price action is minimal. So one of the secrets to trading success is to be able to scale your trades accordingly based on market movements and the history of trades working out the right way. This one's a bit unfortunate. Let's wait for the break to the upside. Straddle this one. Break up 60-second up, break down 60-second down. Set up 60 seconds, same trade, Aussie JPY. Consolidation. Yeah, it's clearly messing with us. Wait for the close above or beneath. Straddle this one. Because of the way it's going, I'm not going to even try to do a trend follow. I'm going to do a breakout, a straddle. I'm going to straddle and see which way it breaks out. I'll follow it. Nothing yet. Wait a second. We might do this one. Go, call. Oh. Price action sucks, man. It ought to be taking off right away. We might just get this by a hair. Yeah. It's too close though. Way too close for comfort. Let's wait for a couple of minutes for something more significant to happen. Oh, come on, this sucks. Okay, we can do reversal on this one. 60-second put Aussie JPY. 60-second put Aussie JPY. Try to fish for the top. Oh shit, it's not right at the top of the week. I'm not gonna take it just yet. I want it to be at the very top. I missed the opportunity. I'm gonna leave it. The next bar can try to hit the high of the previous week. So it will most probably either doji or try to hit the week high, and then we'll go for a put. Set up for 2 minutes now. 2 minutes Aussie JPY. They will try to challenge the previous week. So that's what we're doing. Take it now. Take it now. It's quite flat. After this trade, I want to wait for a few minutes before the next one. 127 does reverse, though it's not too high percentage. Let's have a look. A couple ways of drawing this one. I can draw it from here to here, 261, and then if I do it from here to here, 161, a bit above 161. I have two 24 option accounts. Oh my god, this is going to be another tie. 2 ties in a row, I don't believe this. The other one was an account that I passed to one of our lab members to trade because he was trying to impress me with a strategy he had for indices. And then he was like, "You've been doing this." So I said, "Okay, fine. So if you want to teach a course of this, then why don't you take this account and show me that you're the real deal?" So he couldn't do that. He blew it. He blew it for 500. I put in another 500. He blew that as well. And then he gave me 1,000 to put in, and he said he's gonna build it up to like 20K in 1 week, and he blew that as well. So I was like, screw you, and I jacked him out of the group. Oh yes, Adrian was his name. So if he goes around asking you to buy his indices course, don't bother, he's a fraud. But unfortunately, guys, that is the trouble with a lot of traders out there. They only show you their wins, but they never show you the whole account balance. So you don't really know how well they're doing. There are people who trade a lot, and they'll just show you a lot of their winning trades, but their account could very well be break even for days or weeks. So that's how you really want to vet. But I mean, this underscores one fact: DIY, do it yourself. Nothing better than doing it yourself. Aussie USD, let's go for a 5 minutes put. No. In fact, you know what? No, stop. Let's do it. Break beneath this line and we'll go for a put. This one can be a mess. It can break either above or beneath. Oh, even the bunch of idiots that I used to work with, they charge like 5K. In the beginning, it was promising. Success rate wasn't all that high. But I can tell you one thing. Anyone who will not teach you live, anyone who will not show their account balances in screenshot so that you cannot track their progress is probably hiding something. Okay, Aussie USD, get ready. See Aussie JPY, same thing. EG daily low, I don't want to touch that if possible. Go for Aussie USD, let's try a 60-second first. Gonna cancel this one because it's pulling back already. And I might just go for 2 minutes instead. Aussie USD, 2 minutes. Wait for the 30-second mark. Okay, I'm just gonna take it right there. If you haven't taken this one, it's not too late. For the 2 minutes put, you spend 1 minute on a pin bar, and it should be dropping on this one. Oh shit! I took the wrong one. Oh man. Let's see if it's similar. It should be quite similar. I took AJ by mistake instead of the AU trade. Ah, bloody hell. So I hope you guys took the right one, which is AU. We're just going the right way now. See how this is going. You should be in the money by now. Aussie USD. It is spiking all over the place though. And AJ miraculously is back down as well. Oh yeah, that's nice. But this is way too flat a session. Way too flat. You see, we're barely winning the trades. I thought I saw a 491, but when it expired, it was something else. Okay, now we got a something big. Let's go for 2 minutes put Aussie USD. 2 minutes put. This is something big. You can definitely do that. I want to end the session with this trade. If this one goes in the money, I'm just going to finish it with this one. It's too flat. It's a waste of time. Personally, if I get ties a lot, or you got 2 ties back to back, unbelievable. Let's see higher time frame. $5 million still up. Morning, go this one into a win, and we're done. 1, 2, 3. Let's go into a 5-minute setup. Morning, go this one into a win, we're done. This might make it. Everything is just really pushing it. So when you find that your wins are just too narrow, I'd rather just have the certainty of not trading. All right, here we go. Last snap of this one. And then I'm just calling it out here. It's a waste of time. I'll be at break even. Look at the breakout today. What the heck is this, you know? What the heck is 2 draws in a row? It's unbelievable. And we had a lot of really good looking setups that eventually finished flat. Euro Aussie should be the opposite. Euro USD is setting up. We will have a double top here. I think the way to do it is straddle. You got to straddle this one. If you guys are still doing it, straddle the market. From my perspective, both suck. EU. Okay, the most conservative route beneath 327, strong sell. I don't want to be caught in the consolidation. And this, my friends, looks like a lot, but it's only 2.5 pips. GU, oh dear, this would have been beautiful to write up again. So GU actually gave a lot of nice moves today. This one. Okay. Beneath here, put beneath 846, put. Just want to make sure that it's not going to fool us with a consolidation. You can wait for that if you guys want to. But this is not the time to feel as that one last trade mentality, because that's when people get messed up. I see a lot of people trading during lunch hours, then complaining that the market is flat. I mean, it's obvious. It's better now. 3.5 pips still. It's pushing 4 pips, didn't make it. Pound USD, get ready. Okay, now we can go. Puts with Martingale. Hmm. 60 seconds. We don't have GU. What about GJ? GJ, same action. Puts. The GJ setup's a little bit different. You can go at the end of this minute. It's getting quite near to the trend line. The moving average line, I mean. I want to wait for it to break again. Very close beneath this moving average line. I'm going to go in again. Beneath this moving average line and also beneath this bar. I'm going to do it again. See, today it's a lot of flat action. That's why you got to be responsive enough. I mean, we missed a bunch of trending action on the GU. GU has been very, very trending today. We probably didn't notice it, and unfortunate as well. Remember GJ, I said it's a little bit different setup. You're going to take it to ensure that it closes beneath there as well. Both are messing around a lot. So wait for this next breakout. A bit of a straddle here as well. Top and bottom. Because now the CCI is in the middle. Top will break out to the top. Bottom will break out to the bottom. Also look at the midline on value charts. Above midline, call. Stay beneath the midline. Then what I want to see is that the next index candle will be a bit longer than the previous one. Set out on the pound again. This time so far it's up. Let's see if it's going above. No. Nothing. Stay put. Stay put. EA, GA. If you don't have EA, take GA. If you don't have GA, take EA. Okay, EA looks a little bit better set up. And honestly, Aussie USD has been giving me too much trouble today. Let's do Euro Aussie for 5 minutes call. Euro Aussie for 5 minutes call. Failing which, if it breaks beneath, we'll do a straddle as well. So Euro Aussie for 5 minutes call. I don't have that. Okay, let me check the GA instead. Should be similar. Okay, let's go 5 minutes call on pound Aussie. Cancel trade. You get a worse entry, cancel trade. Okay, it's going to try to challenge the previous low, which makes it a lot better setup right now. And this is decent enough. Previous low, right here. Double bottom, yes. So breaking the bottom, we break out to the downside, but probably after some consolidation beneath here, I would love to have it just take off in the right way right away. At least this one we have a decent margin on this trade. Currently 4 pips. That's not bad. I think this one will be taking off in the right way. So this is the final trade for today. I'm not a big fan of price action today. AU, same action as well. So you could have also taken a put on the Aussie USD. Except that having got messed up by that one a couple of times, I want to take something different instead.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. That's Daddy, this is so fun. Let's see.
Alright, this one is the pound Aussie and it's well in the money. Doing a lot better than the other ones. Let's finish with this one. This is actually a double bottom setup, but as for FIBO, there's also a 261.8. By the way, there's no hard and fast rule on drawing FIBOs. Generally, as long as you pick, a previous swing, it should give you something very similar that makes some kind of sense with one of the bottoms. All right? You see what I mean? I'm drawing them at different points, but it's not going to be very different. See? No matter what, it identifies that the reversal area is within this region of between 0.35 and 0.75. Does it make sense? This one can go lower. But failing to go lower, it may go sideways first. EJ looks better than the EU and it's also pushing this bottom. We can take this one for a 5 minutes call. 5 minutes call on EJ. Alright, let's wait for the end of the minute. Use the cancel button if you do have it. I think shit, it's around about the same. Screw it, just do it. I love to abuse the cancel button. I think it's the best blessing to traders. FIBO for this trade would be like that. It's a bit beyond. Some people draw based on wicks, some people draw based on body. I like to draw based on wicks. Let me extend based on this one, 423.6. It's a lot of curve fitting. Also, when there's a difference in the Fibo levels, that's going to result in the price being a bit flat. And often the consolidation range is going to be the difference between the spectrum of possible Fibos. So we're going to go revisit the setup just now. And very often, if there's going to be a sideway, it will be within the discrepancy area of the Fibonacci ratios of the critical level. So it can consolidate anywhere between different 261.8s, 161.8s, 43.6. And once it is clear of the respective Fibonacci areas that differ, then the trade will start to take off. So just now there was a different Fibo level area that I think identified the bottom to be anywhere between here and here. And now that it's clear of this area, the trade is finally taking off. So this way, at least we're able to end the session with a series of wins. Like I just mentioned, flatness is due to the discrepancy between Fibonacci ratios. And unfortunately now it's within that zone again. With 1 minute to go, keep your fingers crossed and hopefully it can have a breakout to our right side as well. The reason why that happens is because when the major traders out there get confused, there are a lot of people out there that trade in a very textbook style. So in that case, they get confused. They make the order, cancel the order, or change the direction, and that's how they mess things up. I may have told you in the past that I do have some high school friends who are trained to be forex traders for bank institutions, and they're actually tasked to trade 12 trades per hour, regardless whether it's win or loss. So as long as they're either breaking even, making some money, or losing within the margin that they're allowed to, they're doing their job. And even if the trading that they make is not in the interest of the bank's profit, they still have to make those 12 trades per hour. So it's kind of stupid. And obviously, if you have to meet a target, what would someone do? They will obviously make a lot of trades within the indecision area, because that's when you can either make nothing or lose nothing. So that is one way that they kind of churn trades for the institution, but at the same time make it crappy for the rest of us who just want our trades to take off when it's supposed to take off. All right. Hope that helps you out. And let's just finish with this trade. I think it's flat enough. Bye for now. No. I don't know who that is.